Now that we've replaced our traditional vise with a quick lock, it's worth taking a look at two different strategies to make use of dual station work holding. And to do that, let's just consider a simple two-operation workpiece. One obvious way of using dual station work holding on a two-op job would be to combine both operations in a single cycle. This way we get finished components out every cycle. But is this the most productive way of doing this job? How would this strategy compare to simply duplicating each operation and running two of each instance in the same cycle? Let's do a little real-world test and find out. For this test, we have chosen a simple two-operation workpiece which uses tools that are common to both operations, as well as tools that are unique to just one operation and have a large amount of in-cut time, and tools that are unique to a single operation but do not have a large amount of in-cut time and therefore will have the largest effect on the results. First, we did the job using combined operations. As you can see, the first operation is on the left and the second on the right. This method means I have finished components after every single cycle, and is ideal if I need to drip feed the parts onto another operation or possibly even to the customer. This method resulted in a total cycle time of 8 minutes and 11 seconds for both operations. Next, we did the same job with duplicated operations. We first ran a cycle with 2 instances of the first operation, followed by a separate cycle with 2 instances of the second operation. This of course means you won't get finished parts out every cycle, but both stations of your quick lock use exactly the same tools. This gave us a resulting cycle time of 14 minutes and 53 seconds for 2 components. Now let's take a look at these cycle times side by side. Since our duplicated operation cycle time is actually for 2 components, we will need to divide this in half to get a cycle per single component. And as you can see, duplicated operations have a significantly lower cycle time. In fact, this method resulted in a reduction of 16% of cycle time when compared to combined operations. So does this mean that it's better? Well, that depends entirely what your priorities are. If productivity is your number one priority, then duplicated ops might be your best strategy. But combining operations brings other advantages, like the ability to do a full quality inspection after your second cycle, and the option of drip feeding finished work pieces onto the customer or the next operation. Either way, the advantages of dual station work holding compared to single piece machining are pretty evident.